What is up, Renegades? Thank you for joining us for our February Renegade Con. I'm Anais, the product development specialist here at Renegade, and this is Rena.
Hi, I'm Rena. I'm the community and crowdfunding manager here at Renegade, but mostly I'm just Rena or Zev.
There's a bunch of new stuff coming between now and summer, so we're going to talk about all of it.
But before we dive in, we have to plug some of the stars of our community, our Renegade heroes, my beloveds. Thank you. Renegade heroes led by absolute superstar Thomas Haver. Can we get a shout out for Thomas Haver in the
Whoop whoop,
chat? It's all
Thomas
about
Haver.
finding ways to engage your community and play some Renegade games.
And if you're a hero, you get to hang out with us in our special Heroes Discord channel. You can apply to become a hero using the link in the chat right now.
Right now. I'm going to give them 1 second to drop the link in the chat before I start going. All right. That was the second. Now, to kick things off, we want to remind you that we have a ton of already announced games releasing over the next few months. If you missed our last Renegade Con back in October, what were you doing? Come hang out with us.
First of
Uh,
all, what were you doing?
first of all, uh, and then we're gonna get you caught up so that you know.
Yes,
We've had a
we'll
huge
forgive
influx
you.
of crawlers since
Oh, that's
October.
true. We have some newbies in the
So
chat, probably.
yeah.
Yeah, so here are all of the strategy games available for pre-order right now. Starting off with Risk G.I. Joe Special Missions. Releasing in April is Risk G.I. Joe Special Missions. In this game, players step into the boots of the Joes or Cobra to complete missions or resolve plots to score points. The game takes the familiar Risk environment in a new direction, focusing on achieving objectives rather than global domination. There's also 252 awesome miniatures, including GIs, Sky Strikers, Wolverines, Cobra Troopers, Rattlers, and Hiss. Hiss is how it's spelled. Also, I'm stoked about this because this is one of my favorite board games. When I was just a wee lass working in a friendly local game store, Lords of Waterdeep is a game I played all the time. So coming out this April is Lords of Waterdeep. It's back. This is a classic worker placement game where each person takes on the role of a Lord of Waterdeep, vying for control as they acquire resources. You could send agents on missions and gather money and power, all while keeping an eye on their secret objectives. And I feel like I've told the community this story before. I've told Rena this that 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 one day I came home to my parents' house and my dog ate my copy of Lords of Waterdeep. And my mom was devastated because they weren't printing it anymore. We couldn't get another copy at the time. But I knew a secret, which was that we were bringing
Uh,
back Lords of Waterdeep. So finally, I can replace the copy that my dog ate. But that's
it's a
not
good way to get
all.
out of board game homework.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Rita, do you want to talk about
I
some
do.
other stuff?
Yeah, well, to go with Lords of Waterdeep, you have to have Scoundrels of Skullport. Releasing in
100%.
June is the Scoundrels of Skullport expansion. It adds the ability to play up with 6 players instead of just 5, and it includes 2 expansions, each adding unique gameplay features like the new corruption resource. The other thing that I'm very, very excited to bring out, again, shout out to Thomas Haver, is Diplomacy the Golden Blade card game. In April, we're releasing the Diplomacy the Golden Blade card game. It's a brand new standalone game. It only takes 15 minutes per player. You can throw it in your bag and have a really wild night at Red Robin with this game at the table. Provides all the strategy, negotiation, and backstabbing from classic diplomacy, but in a shorter playtime. There's also a special pre-order promo token for this game, so make sure you place your pre-order if you want this special item.
And like we were saying before, all these titles are available to pre-order right now on our web store. The link is in the chat. Okay, now let's talk about RPGs. Coming up, Vampire the Masquerade live from the Succubus Club.
Yes!
So awesome. We've been sharing a bunch of the art in the newsletters. It looks absolutely just like sick. It just looks so cool. So Live from the Succubus Club is the source book that helps you portray kindred entertainers, nomads, aspiring rock stars, or any other type of vampire chasing fame. You can even create your own kindred band. This releases in March, so you don't have to wait too long. You can pre-order the physical book now with the link in the chat, and when you do, you'll get a free copy of the PDF right away. Yes, you can get it right now. If you only want the PDF, you can also purchase that on our web store.
right now.
right now.
I was trying to come up with a witty like guitar vampire thing, and it just didn't happen. There you go.
These vamps are gonna shred some guitar and then shred you to pieces.
Nice.
Uh, is that anything? I
No,
don't
that's
know.
everything,
Keep going.
actually.
Keep going.
Yes. Next, we've got the Mycologist Primer coming in April. This is everybody knows that I'm so excited about this, and I love mushrooms. So the Mycologist Primer is our system agnostic illustrated guide to real world magical mushrooms, lichens, and slime molds for all role playing games. You can use this in any of your role playing games. You can use it for any of your world building. You can
You
use
can
it
just
to
read it.
just have a cool
Honestly,
book on your shelf. They're cool. I love
the
them.
other primer books I literally will just like sit and read because they're
They're
so
beautiful
informational,
and
beautiful,
yeah.
entertaining. Yes, I'm a big fan.
So Mycologist Primer is coming in April. And releasing alongside the book are the Mycologist Primer flashcards, which cover all 100 items in the book, laminated and printed on high quality cardstock. They're all packed away into a box with art from the book. Honestly, again, like beautiful art pieces, beautiful way to test yourself on mushrooms if you have a mushroom test coming up. Excellent
Sure.
textbook, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
if you go to mushroom school, I don't really know
If you've got
what
Mushroom 202,
foraging training is like. But if you've got a mushroom class, coming up, I took some weird classes in college. I don't know. That's the way to do it. So after that, after you're done perusing the mycologist books, and you
by
want
the
to take a
time you're
break from
done.
your studies, by the time you're done, coming in June, you can read Chronicle of the Black Labyrinth for Werewolf the Apocalypse. This is the first printing of this book in 30 years. It's a long time.
That's how
Uh,
old I am.
and that's older than me. Updated to fit the current edition of Werewolf the Apocalypse. We're super excited to bring it back into the hands of werewolf players this year. This is an accessory filled with in world text that showcases the horrors of the world of darkness while educating players and their characters on the adversaries the Garu face. There are a few pages of extra content in the book compared to last printing, too. This contains some new pages along with some collected from the limited edition Laws of the Wild book published in 2001. And you can use the link in the chat right now to pre order. So pre order now.
What if I need more werewolf books,
I
Anais?
don't know. I've heard that maybe we have another thing
I
coming
think
in
we do.
June.
And it's destructive. It's it's destructive. It's Werewolf the Apocalypse: The Coming Destruction, which is again also releasing in June. The Coming Destruction is both a starter chronicle and a storyteller's toolbox for Werewolf the Apocalypse. It shows how a game might run, eases new players into the world of darkness, and gives veterans a modular set of stories, characters, and locations to drop into any chronicle. If you want to see some of this book in action, check out the video we partnered with Tracy Magitech on with the last Renegade Con. The AP was super sick and used material from the book. It's all over her channel. It's over on her channel, sorry. I guess it's all over her channel too. Magi RPG. And you can pre-order the book now using the link in chat.
Yeah, but that's not all for the World of
It's
Darkness. Also
not.
hitting the shelves this June is a new book for Hunter the Reckoning. Hunter the Reckoning Legacy of Defiance. This source book offers a brand new option: lineages. Unlike orgs, many lineages include hunters with drives alongside bystanders who aid the hunt. Or you may be the last surviving member of a lineage, discovering its history or even rebuilding it. This book includes a new take on the Benandanti and the Cult of Isis, too. Uh, there are a total of 8 lineages of hunting traditions in here, allowing you to follow in the footsteps of those who came before you. And you can pre order this now using the link in the chat.
If you don't want to wait until this summer to read these books, I've got good news for you. PDFs are available now to anybody who has pre ordered Legacy of Defiance, A Coming Destruction, or Chronicle of the Black Labyrinth on our web store.
That is right. If you pre ordered any of these physical books, the PDF versions are waiting for you on your Renegade account for download. From now until the book's release date, if you pre order the physical book, you will get a copy of the PDF for free. So take advantage of this awesome offer and use the link in the chat to pre order on our web store.
Ooh. And now I'm so excited about this. So
Yeah, take it away.
we just wrapped up literally 7 days ago today. We just wrapped up our accessories campaign over on Backer Kit. And even in the like past 7 days, I've gotten so many emails about people who were like, "Oh, I missed it." Don't worry, we've got new pre-orders coming up for everything that we had on the accessories campaign Backer Kit. If you missed out, but you still want to upgrade your classic strategy game, we got you. You can pre-order select items on our web store for an August 2026 release. Anais, do you know about the diplomacy accessories we've got coming out?
I certainly do, and I'd love to tell you about them. So, the Diplomacy map is a double-sided neoprene mat with premium stitched edges. It features the Diplomacy game board on one side and the Diplomacy Era of Empire game board on the other. This map is 20% larger than the standard game boards, making for some epic table presence. The map comes in a branded storage box for easy transport to conventions and game nights or game stores, wherever you like to play. Also, for Diplomacy, we have the Diplomacy Deluxe tokens. This set comes with 154 custom acrylic tokens that can be used with any edition of Classic Diplomacy.
It's so good. All of these accessories, I need you to know they're so high quality, they're so nice, they feel good in your hand, the tokens especially, like they're just so
Yeah,
chef's
high
kiss.
quality stuff. Can you tell us about the Akuza accessories?
I would love to tell you about the Yakuza accessories. I wish I had a big katana to pull out for dramatic
Oh
effect.
man, that'd be cool.
First, first up is the Akuza hit die. Oh, first, really fast, let me say, if you are a little bit confused about hearing about Akuza, you might be thinking of samurai swords or Shogun. The game has been released several times since its debut in 1986 under these other names. The most current is Akuza. The last release was in 2012, and then we had our Kickstarter, or rather our GameFound campaign for it this past year.
I
So,
love that you know all of that off the top of your head. That's not included in our notes. By the way,
no, it's
Rena
not.
is just like such an expert on this crowdfunding campaign and all of these cool goodies.
I love every crowdfunding campaign we do, like
I
deeply
do
to the bottom
too.
of my
Yeah,
heart.
and I'm really stoked about this one.
Yeah. So the two accessories that we had for that campaign were the Ikuza Hit Dice and the Ikuza Deluxe map. Now, for the Hit Dice, fans love a streamlined dice experience. We've got Hit Dice for Axis and Allies. We've got Hit Dice now for Ikuza. I forgot the other things we've hit dice for, but hit dice are fun. Hit dice are fun. You get to throw like a big handful of dice instead of rolling a bunch of times.
Yeah, absolutely.
This premium dice set includes 28 dice in three different styles, all inside a handy dice cloth bag. The dice clearly show when you hit or don't hit, which speeds up battle and makes it easy for everyone to see the outcome of the rolls. The other accessory is our Akuza Deluxe map, which again is the same high quality, beautiful stitched edge neoprene that you see with all of our other deluxe maps. It's 20% larger than the standard game board, and the standard game board is already a little bit bigger than the old edition, so it's kind of pretty big.
It's a
And
big boy. Yeah.
it's a big boy. And it features new map artwork from the 40th anniversary edition of the game. Both the hit dice and the deluxe map are compatible with the new 40th anniversary edition and all existing Ikuza printings. So don't
And
worry if you're still holding on to an old Samurai Swords copy, it works.
yeah, and last but not least, there are four new Axis and Allies accessories available for pre-order. Starting off with the Axis and Allies Deluxe tokens. So there are 275 custom acrylic tokens you can use in any World War II based Axis and Allies game. There are 195 national control markers, 30 industrial complex tokens, 50 base tokens. One side is the naval base and the other side is the air base. That's pretty handy. And this is the perfect upgrade. These tokens have great table presence, and the acrylic is great for such commonly used tokens. I also want to talk about the Axis and Allies Deluxe Dice Tray. You can roll with precision and presence during your games of Axis and Allies. This tray will be two pieces that function like a box with a lid featuring a gold foil logo. And when opened, it's all covered in a velvet surface. You can use one side to hold a large amount of dice and the other side to roll your dice. Fits all sizes of dice used in Axis and Allies games, including D6s, D10s, D12s, and hit dice. This is the perfect companion to the Axis and Allies hit dice, which was released in 2022.
We also have the Axis and Allies Task Force plates, which I was really excited to hear about. So these can be used with any version of Axis and Allies, and they make moving large forces around the game board way, way easier. The plates have two parts, the wooden representative piece and the Task Force plate. The representative piece is moved around the main game board as if it were the entire group of miniatures, and the Task Force plate sits off to the side of the game board and holds all of the miniatures. They get to hang out in like a little bus, essentially. Each of the task force plates is double-sided, with one side for sea forces and the other for land forces. They're awesome because they allow a player to move one piece around the board instead of a bunch of miniatures and chips, like we're shuffleboarding or something. It comes with 6 markers and plates for Axis and 6 markers and plates for allies. And I'm excited again because it's a map, and everybody
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
I love
yeah.
maps
The
now.
giant maps are the giant mats are like iconic.
They're
Everybody
so
loves them.
iconic. They're
Yeah.
some of them are one Dan Bojanowski big.
Yeah, it's true. We got to dig up that photo one of
We
these days.
do. So for our Axis and Allies 1942 second edition deluxe map that's coming out, this giant neoprene map is again 20% larger than the 1942 second edition game board. Stitched edge neoprene battlefield map. That comes in its own storage box, similar to our other premium mats for easy travel. It allows for easy transport to game nights and conventions, and it's really nice to slam your hand down on when you're making a very good point about how good you are at
Totally.
Axis and Allies.
Absolutely.
All of these accessories are expected to be released in August of 2026, and you can pre order them right now in the Renegade web store.
Speaking of Axis and Allies, if you didn't know, last month was Axis and Allies month, so we actually announced even more upcoming titles for the line. Also available to pre-order right now is Axis and Allies and Zombies. I'm so excited for this. In this twist on a classic, players command 5 major powers, but these battles mean bodies, which zombies are drawn to. Players have to deal with not only their human enemies, but the undead. The game comes with 215 plastic miniatures, including 30 zombie minis, an 86 card expansion deck for Axis and Allies 1942 second edition, which adds zombies to the game, custom combat and zombie dice, paper money, and more. You could pre order now for only $65.
That's crazy for how many miniatures you're getting,
Yeah.
including 30 zombie minis, which now like get to be part of all of my games.
That's true. I mean, hypothetically, you can use these miniatures however you want. Um,
Yeah. Well, and my house looks like Halloween year round, so they might just hang out on a shelf and be zombies.
I like that. You can put them on display.
Yeah, speaking of our last Axis and Allies release, I believe, for this stream, is available exclusively through Barnes and Noble in the US. Axis and Allies D-Day is releasing in May. Back again. Classic title from 2004. It's been 22 years since we've seen D-Day. This will be available exclusively in the US in Barnes and Noble stores. It will be available in normal retail channels in the UK, Europe, the Middle East, Africa, Canada, and Asia. In Axis and Allies D-Days, player D-Day, there's just one. Players
There's one
control
D-Day. God, I hope.
Players control Germany, the UK, Canada, and the US. This edition contains updated graphic design on the cards, updated rules to cover errata, and FAQs since the game's launch, as well as minor balance changes. Inside the box, again, 240 plastic miniatures, order cards that you use to control the flow of battle, and more. You can use the link in the chat to pre-order on the Barnes & Noble website. EU and UK folks, you can pre-order right now on our website.
All right. Now, before we jump into the stuff we have releasing in August, I'm going to make sure you all know about our Dungeon Crawler Carl campaign launching on BackerKit in April. We have not one, but 2 games coming in 2026: Dungeon Crawler Carl Unstoppable and the Dungeon Crawler Carl role playing game.
If you want to learn more about these 2 games, you can hang around in my living room where I talk about them all day, every day.
Well, maybe
Or
not. Is there an easier way? Less travel?
there's an easier way. Yeah, my living room's pretty small. You can also check out our pre-launch page on BackerKit, where we've been releasing updates, trivia polls, art drops. There was a secret release yesterday. If you haven't seen that
Hmm.
already, make sure you're following the page. You can also join our Crawler Carl community. In the Discord, we've got a public open channel, and we've also got a closed off channel 18 plus, because some of the stuff and it gets kind of messy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's cool.
It's it's so
I'm in that
cool
Discord. I'm in that channel like every day.
every
Also.
day.
So if you want to hang out with us, check it out. Make sure to join our Discord.
Make sure
Um,
to come and see Little Sir Ren.
Also, yeah, Rena hasn't shown this yet, but Rena made this little sculpture of Ren for Carl fans, which is pretty
Yeah,
sick. So you got to bring that to Gen Con and
I
show
love a
people.
we love a mascot, absolutely.
Yeah,
So yes,
definitely.
check out the links in the chat to join the Discord, to check out the pre-launch page. Make sure that you're signed up so you know the minute we go live in April, or maybe I don't know. No, actually, I won't say anything. Never mind. What do we got next?
Careful, Rena.
I don't say
Careful.
anything.
All right, now it's time. Let's get into some reveals. August. Let's go.
Let's go.
The Exodus Traveler's Handbook.
Ba
Ba-ba-bum.
ba ba.
The Exodus Traveler's Handbook is your gateway to exploring the world of Exodus through tabletop role playing, which is a 5e based rule set. Set in the same sci-fi universe as the upcoming video game from Archetype Entertainment. I don't know if many of you guys are video gamers. I'm a gamer though, and I'm pretty stoked about this game. Stoked to be researching and playing this video game. But yeah, it's in this game you become the traveler leading humanity's fight for survival. Face our evolution 40,000 years in the future, explore extraordinary worlds, and confront time itself to shape the fate of generations. If you like the movie Interstellar, or if you like Mass Effect, this is a really cool, hard sci-fi setting that I think you're really gonna enjoy. This book gives you everything you need to forge unforgettable characters and play out epic tabletop adventures. So pre-order now for an August release using the link in the chat.
You know what I'm excited for that's releasing alongside Exodus?
Tell me, Rena. I need to
It's
know.
I love the Traveler's Handbook. It's very useful and important, but also so is the Exodus Creature Catalog. Exodus Creature Catalog is the essential guide to the strange and expansive universe awaiting intrepid travelers. Game masters and players alike will uncover the remarkable, terrifying, and mysterious beings that inhabit abandoned starships, forgotten ruins, and uncharted worlds. The book is packed with everything you need to enrich your tabletop adventures across the Centauri cluster. You can use the link in chat to pre-order and get your copy this August.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Exodus is going to be very cool. But we also have some other cool stuff, like Vampire Courts of the Damned. This is a new source book for Vampire the Masquerade. This book unveils the political landscape found in most kindred cities with details on the internal and external feuds of the Anarchs, Camarilla, and independent factions. Information on making intrigue-focused characters, settings, and stories for your chronicle. It also contains advice for portraying leaders and power players in your city as a player or the storyteller. There are some whispers from the inner circle about the seven, or is it eight Justicars? Ba-ba-bum. There are 4 new lore sheets, a level 2 presence power, and 6 discipline powers focused on intrigue and social interactions. Also, some fans will be excited to hear that this book has a new level 2 presence power. You can pre-order this book for an August 2026 release. When you pre-order the physical book, you'll get a free copy of the PDF as soon as it's available.
I'm like shaking with excitement. I'm so excited.
Shaking with excitement.
We also have a little tidbit to drop to share. We don't have much to share, but we wanted to give you a sneak peek at an upcoming source book for Werewolf the Apocalypse. We managed to get our hands on the cover art and snuck it into this PowerPoint before our bosses saw.
What? What? I didn't know that.
It's fine.
Wait,
It's fine. No, it's fine. I said everybody said it was cool, probably.
what? I didn't know about this. I'm seeing the art for the first time, actually. I haven't seen it yet. It
It's
looks
cool.
sick. It
It is
looks
really sick.
crazy. That looks so good. I'm told that guy, breaking news, coming out of the werewolf all scary like that, has a lore sheet related to him or his tribe in there.
Maybe. It's
Whoa.
it's awesome. We're gonna let you guys like speculate on what it's called, what you think it's about. I want to hear your theories. Please tell them to me. You guys can try, but I don't know if you'll figure it out.
Did you just say tribe instead of try? Hints, Easter
No.
eggs.
Make sure to come back for our June Renegade Con. It's so important. Come back in June. We'll see you
Yes, and you'll
then.
get more details then. If you're itching for some werewolf content right now, uh, then you're in luck. There's a new World of Darkness Play Renegade story available right now that you can use for your games of Werewolf the Apocalypse and Hunter the Reckoning.
Yes. If you don't know what Play Renegade is our program that offers game masters and storytellers free access to adventures to run at local events. This includes free material for all our World of Darkness and Essence 20 role playing games. This allows you to run games in your local game store, your library, or at any public event. Apply for the program. We're going to put the link in the chat and join. It's free.
Yeah, it's a really cool program. And if you're not looking to play at a public event, you can pick up the adventures from past seasons on our web store right now. Rena, do you want to tell everybody about the new Werewolf Hunter story?
You know, I want to tell everybody about the new Werewolf and
Yeah,
Hunter
please do.
story. So, Hunter the Reckoning and Werewolf the Apocalypse take down notice. You have to put both of them in the title. When content creators received a grimoire, they expected it to be a hoax. Instead, they unleashed a curse, changing one of their own into a werewolf. The player's characters must track down the survivors, determine which one of them is the werewolf, and recover the grimoire. Along the way, they'll navigate two feuding secret societies that you might recognize: the Arcanum and the Enlightened Society of the Weeping Moon. This contains a complete story for about 4 hours of gameplay, advice for adapting the story to any chronicle or using to kickstart a new one, a cell of 6 ready-to-play hunter characters, and a pack of 6 ready-to-play werewolf characters. Want to
Heck
give it a
yeah.
try for your local game night? Apply for Play Renegade using the link in the chat right now.
Obsessed. Obsessed with that concept. It's a
It's
super
so
fun
fun.
adventure that you're all going to really like. Um, well, that's the last of our new reveals, but we want to remind you we have tons of games on sale right now. There's great prices that you guys got to check out.
Yeah, we've got card games, miniature games, board games, role playing games, puzzles, you name it. Type it into the web star search bar. It's there. You've got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So check it out in the link, with the link in the chat below.
Yeah.
So that's gonna wrap up for this portion of Renegade Con. But we've got a lot more coming. Next up at 11:30, we're diving into all things Heroescape with our game developers Alex and Dylan. Join us for another awesome roundtable discussion. Then at noon, we have some exciting updates to share with you all about our Heroescape organized play program.
And at 12:30, join our very own Heroescape community coordinator, William Wellman, and Heroescape community legend and our World Championship head judge, Ken Williams, for a look at the state of play for the upcoming 2026 Heroescape Store Championship events. And at 1 o'clock, our friends at Hexhala are back for another Renegade Con, this time previewing some of the Secrets of the Citadel figures that we just announced earlier today, an hour
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. After that, at 1:30, we have another returning guest, Board Hero, breaking down the steps to painting Cobra Commander, one of the figures releasing next month in the G.I. Joe Heroescape Rumble at the Rift Battle Box. Then at 2, I sat down for a very special interview about Dungeon Crawler Carl with the author, Matt Dinneman, and the narrator of the audiobooks, Jeff Hayes. It was super fun. It was great getting to talk to them about the game and what they're excited about, and I really think you all should tune in because it's going to be cool.
2:30 Pacific. We've got behind the scenes look at Dungeon Crawler Carl Unstoppable with game designer John DeClaire and game developer John Brieger. We got the Johns going. And for our final Dungeon Crawler Carl event of the day, you can join me when I interviewed our wonderful sculptor Lin Zhu to talk about the minis and maybe some not so minis coming out for Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah, and then the rest of the day is all about our upcoming board and card games. So join the amazing Ruel Gaviola for a look at three new games. At 3:30, tune in for a playthrough of the new card game Sea Scroll, and that game has gorgeous art we've been sharing on social media. I'm sure
So
you've seen
pretty.
it, so you're going to want to tune in for that. Then at 4, he's going to be playing one of our newest releases, Robo Rally Dice. And for our final video of the day, tune in at 4:30 for a look at the new diplomacy game releasing this spring, Diplomacy: The Golden Blade.
Next Renegade Con in June. We're sharing sneak peeks and updates in emails, newsletters. Sign up and hang out with us in the Discord.
Yeah, you better be there. Remember to pre-order all the new games that you saw here today. Head over to our website to order and tune in to the rest of Renegade Con today, and we'll see you all soon. Later, Renegades. Bye.
Bye.
What is